Okay, apparently my refresh keyboard shortcut does stupid things. Okay, I have another one now. All right, so once I've refreshed the page, you can see that the card has moved across just like before. So this matches that again. And you can see that the buttons are exactly the same. Like I can actually review somebody's code while it's still in progress, and I can say, hey, you're competent now, sweet. Like you don't necessarily have to wait for them to ask for a review before you say you've hit the requirements. But generally, it's better to wait. So if I click on that, then I get to say some stuff about their code. And you'll notice it says like status and your comments, and the status is a drop-down box. And you should recognize some of this stuff. I hope not too many of you recognize the red flag, but these all have kind of specific meanings. And if you want to know what those are, you can just click over there and it'll give you some explanations. So competent, like ideally everybody would be excellent, but competence is okay as well. Like if everybody's competent, I'll feel excellent. So yeah, so you can aim there, but you can aim to overshoot. But basically, like, yeah, if the project matches the specification, if they followed the instructions and did what they were supposed to do, and the master branch does all of that stuff. So it's not like some feature branch in some like swamp somewhere does the work. It's like the master branch needs to do the work. And then the code has to not be insane, because some people like to name their variables Q for some reason, and it's wild. Yeah, so basically, if they're competent, then that's wonderful. If they're not yet competent, then you'd let them know why. So this is required, and this is also required. If you don't fill this in, then the form won't submit. So always add some comments, even if it's, and like try and make them useful comments. If somebody's competent, then you can say, well done, you're competent. To be excellent, this is what I was looking for. So you want to be able to have a real opinion on this person's code. So I'm just going to say they're not yet competent. Say, hey, good work, but you missed question 3. Sweet. So then I'm going to submit that. Cool. Now there's some review feedback over there. And if I click over there, you can see that the feedback, that my comment is there and it's not yet competent and all of that stuff. And if I go back down here and I refresh this page, then you can see that moved across. So I can look at project details and I can see, oh cool, like they say good work, but they misspelled something. I think they mean question 3, and I think they need to type much more carefully. I wonder what their code's like, calling me incompetent, damn it. So then I can go and look at the project, the content, and make sure that I hit all the requirements, and I can make some changes, make another pull request, and then this person will review my code again. Then eventually it'll be like, sweet, now I think I'm competent, and I'll request another review. And then this person, cool, this person can then add their review and say, competent. Well done. I see you learned a lot here. Smiley face. Submit your review. Great. And you'll notice when I say something's competent, it doesn't actually move across. And the reason for that is because like a few people have to call this competent. And then once a few people have called it competent, then a staff member will check if it's really competent. So you guys get to like bounce a project around within yourselves until you as a team believe that it's competent. And then a staff member will pick it up and maybe move it across to complete, or they'll move it back and say like, no, this actually isn't competent, and all of you guys actually have something to learn on this. And so it gives you the opportunity to teach each other the way a real dev team would teach each other. So collaboration is just golden. And so, yeah, so that's that. So I'm going to show you a real board real quick, because they look a little bit different. So I'm going to log out here and I'm going to log in again with my real user, the real Sheena, yeah, which is that one. So now I'm a super user, which you're not. So I can select anyone's thing to view. And I'm just going to select, let's see, I'm going to select a C18, see what happens. Yeah. So now you can see like what a real board looks like. So there's a whole whack load of things that need to be dealt with. Yeah, that's it.